This is the best type of glass to taste your mezcal. Let's talk about why. All right, so before we get into it, let's talk about the different types of glasses that I have in front of me. According to my training with CEMES, which is the Centro de Estudios de Maguey y Mezcal, the glassware has been divided into two categories: traditional glassware and contemporary glassware. What we have in the traditional category are things like your jicara, which is a gourd fruit that has been cut in half and has all the seeds and the pulp taken out, and it's been dried out. You'll see a lot of traditional mezcaleros, particularly in Oaxaca, use this to do the venenciado, which is a way to test the alcohol levels and can be used as an indicator of quality traditional mezcal. It's also used for other drinks and it comes in different sizes. We also have other types of shot glasses that are made of clay. In this case, this is barro negro. And these are also very traditional that you find in areas of Oaxaca. Here's another cool one. This one is called a carrizo. This is made from carrizo, which is like a bamboo shoot style plant. And they carve it out. And this is really cool because it has a little necklace. You'll receive this at a lot of different festivals like the calendas that you see in and around Oaxaca. You hang it around yourself. So this is great for going around, getting in the vibe, and all those mezcal samples going around. This is what you're gonna wanna have for those occasions. And this is the veladora. This is a very popular piece of glassware that you'll find, especially in Oaxaca, a lot of restaurants and mezcalerias to serve the mezcal. This is originally a candle holder that you'll find in churches or used for ceremonial purposes in shrines. And at the bottom, you'll see the cross. This is where we get the saying, hasta ver la cruz, until we see the cross. Of the traditional pieces that we see here, this is probably one of the best ones for it being glass. It doesn't absorb the mezcal like these other pieces do. The carrizo, the jicara, and the clay pieces do absorb a lot of the mezcal, and they can also impart some different flavors into the mezcal. Let's check out the contemporary pieces of glassware we have. We'll find things like a rocks glass is oftentimes used to taste spirits or mezcal. Other types of shot glasses that are artisanal. This is hand-blown glass. It has a very nice design, nice and clear. We have the copita, which is based off of the jicara design, but this is made in ceramic. A great vessel for tasting mezcal as well, and looks great in a collection. We move into some nicer glassware like the bulbo, which has a bulb at the base and a long neck that opens up at the top. Another great one for tasting mezcal. This is a really great looking piece of glassware. I think that the amber color to it really doesn't allow you to get a good visual look at the clarity or the color of the spirit that you're drinking. And then we have the flute style glasses. This is the ISO glass. It stands for the International Standards Organization. And this is used to taste wines and other spirits. And it's used for a certain reason. In 2014, Rosario Reyes and Sarai Mendoza from La UNAM conducted a study to see what was the best glass for tasting mezcal. And in the study done with a group of professional spirit evaluators and instruments that measure color and taste, they found that the flute style glasses were the best glass for evaluating the spirit. Remember, the aromas and the flavors of mezcal are made up of 85 different compounds. And of those compounds, about 20 of them are volatile, meaning that they evaporate at different temperatures. What the flute style or longer neck glasses allow is the volatile vapors to stay in that glass longer for the different temperatures that they're evaporating at. What I like about the ISO glass in particularly is that the bulb at the bottom tapers to a smaller opening at the top. So this keeps all the vapors in together for you to really stick your nose in there and get a good whiff of the different aromas there. So this glass is the best for you to really detect the smells of the spirit. But when it comes to the flavor and the retro breath of any mezcal, all glasses are created equal. So it comes down to the experience and what experience you want to have when tasting your mezcal. Since I am looking for a complete experience from the smells to the flavors and the aromas, I prefer the ISO glass. Whether you're at home or at a restaurant or even a palenque in Oaxaca, the best glass for tasting mezcal is the one you're sharing with your friends. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.